Hey, good morning. It's about 6:45 and I wanted to just take a few minutes to say hello again and thank you incredible people who are making this happen. I got a text message this morning when I looked at my phone and my sister Amy, she said, "Magic happens when you're asleep." And I couldn't be more agreeing of that. We have reached 11,000. That is so great. That is so good. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for helping this whole thing happen. It's a humbling thing to watch. So thank you so much. I want to also just tell you a little bit like why this is happening. I don't know if some of you have heard it or not. Some of you who were there Friday probably heard this. And I'll just parcel this out so we're not taking too much of your time on these little videos. But the other day I thought I should make sure you guys know in case you watch these. Um, so here's the first part. In December of 2012, I received a phone call from my little sister Jenny. She lives in Seattle, and she called and she was a bit teary on the phone. And when I asked what was um, what was going on, she asked if I had heard about some friends of ours. Well, a friend of ours from when we were little is obviously an adult now, Natalie Reese, and she has a family. And I said no, and so she said this family's been documenting their son's journey on Facebook. And I said, well, that's interesting. She says, well, this, her little boy has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And that is a very rare thread of muscular dystrophy that um, on the onset or when it's diagnosed to these wonderful people, they are 25 years max is considered a long time to live. So we had a moment of reflection and crying on the phone with each other because we found ourselves holding that basket of wonder question that always seems to come around when littles are having to face the reality of um, life like this. So very just a hard thing, and so I found myself thinking, what do we do? And she was saying, what do we do? And so that night, after she hung up the phone, um, that's when things started turning in my head, and I realized that maybe I could do something. Years previous to this, I had done some work with some children with terminal illnesses with a family or with a foundation, and that had been very incredible, rewarding work to step into that space. I've also had a cousin pass away when I was young. My dear cousin Greg, um, when I was 9 and he was 8, and that also was something that I feel like kind of set me thinking about children and stories and leaving and if there was a story. And so that night I I put on my best intentions into my heart, and I wrote to this amazing family, the Joneses, and their kind response was the catalyst for all of this. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the oncoming days. Thank you so much. I'm going to quickly read through these names because I love you guys so much, and I just couldn't imagine doing this without you. Um, Arlo Vance, Jody Bowers, Emily Chavez Mendenhall, Maureen Verheeren, Amy Osler Holmes, Heather Wing, Amy Mitchell, Susie Birdie, Ryan Tanner, Martine Zoer, Christina Johnson, uh, Nikki Peterson, Paulette, Stephanie Whitting, Courtney Sawyer, Jake Garn, Elizabeth Ariano, Suzanne Drake, Heather Christiansen, Katie Eldridge, The Mirrored Project, AJ Moreno, Ling Ling Lim, Lacey Stewart, Catherine Curtis, and Dale McKinney. Thanks all of you so much. I really appreciate you. I really love you. Thank you so much. Keep spreading the word. Also, we're going to try to do some work with Twitter. We haven't really been doing Twitter all. Our handle is redfred_project. If you want to help spread this and share this, I'm going to try to update our Twitter feed. And today also, Pictureline, a local camera company, may be doing a blog on us. So keep open for that. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great, great, great Wednesday. And we'll see you, okay? Mwah.